Now, it is an honor that I introduce our student speaker and my very dear friend, Edna Gonzalez Sosa. Edna is a mathematics major with a secondary education minor. During her years at Alverno, she has been involved with Circle K International, the Gay Straight Alliance, the Mentor Program in the Natural Sciences, Mathematics, and Technology Department, and as an education assistant in Alverno's Reading the World Girls Academy. Currently, she is working on her student teaching placement at St. Joan Antietam High School, an all-girls Catholic school. After graduation, she will be teaching at Carmen High School. Please welcome our speaker with her speech, Flying in Formation, Edna Gonzalez Sosa.
Thank you, Kat, for that lovely introduction. Migration. When you think of the word migration, you probably think of the birds flying overhead. During Wisconsin winters, we probably all wish we could follow the birds south. But today I want to speak about a different kind of migration, our migration to Alverno. We graduate are a diverse group made up of different races, ethnicities, ages, majors, marital status, sexual orientations, careers, dreams, and goals. Yet we all made one choice in common. We chose to migrate to Alverno. Migration means the movement from one place to another. When I say we migrated to Alverno, I mean we decided that this institution was where we belonged and where we would grow. The growth each of us has achieved during our studies is immeasurable. While researching migration, I believed that we could all identify as a flock of geese. It sounds super silly, but hear me out. Geese fly in a V formation, or a chevron, with one goose leading. I was amazed to discover that when the leader becomes tired, it goes to the back of the chevron and another bird takes the place. Imagine that. Geese have shared leadership, which is similar to what we've learned here at Alverno. We grads don't just have one leader, we are all leaders, and we share that lead position. So how do I identify an Alverno leader? 3 characteristics stand out. First, a leader is one who identifies a need and steps in to find a solution. One of the best conversations I ever heard at Alverno was when a student volunteered to watch her friend's son while the mom went to class. The 2 women were sitting in the cafe, and the mother who was holding her infant said she was concerned about attending class. "I think I'll have to skip," she said, "because my childcare canceled at the last minute." The friend of the mother immediately said, "I'll watch him while you're in class." The mom wasn't asking for someone to watch the baby, but her friend, her Alverno sister, saw the need and stepped up and solved the problem by volunteering to help. That's what leaders do. They recognize a need and address it. Second, a leader is one who encourages others to have confidence and take risk. A few semesters ago, I took modern algebra. I know, sounds extremely exciting. Which it totally was. During the first few weeks, I was absolutely terrified of going up to the board and putting a problem on the board in front of my professor and classmates. The leaders in that classroom, however, encouraged me to be confident and take that risk. Now I can see how this may not seem like a huge risk. After all, I was just putting a problem on the board. My fear of being wrong or looking silly prevented me from walking to the front of the room. However, my classmates, as all good leaders do, encouraged me to take my turn in front of the V, so to speak. They showed me that I could be a risk taker, in the process, become a leader myself. Third, a leader is one who shows persistence. For several years, I worked in the Daniel M. Soros Center as a math tutor. One student stands out in my memory. This woman, I'll call her Mary, was a non-traditional student, the mother of a middle schooler who came back to Alverno to earn her degree in nursing. Mary always came in the center with the biggest smile and the best attitude. She knew all of us tutors by name and the courses which we tutored. She was fully aware that she needed extra help and was fearless in asking questions. I watched as she pushed through her courses and listened as she told us about her assessments, both good and not so good. Even when faced with setbacks, Mary's determination to pass all her classes never wavered. She showed us and any of her classmates who were struggling the importance of endurance. Her resolve to reach her short-term goals allowed her to achieve her long-term goal of graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. The stories I have just shared illustrate three characteristics of Alverno's shared leadership. A leader steps up to meet a need, a leader encourages and is willing to take a risk, and a leader persists. At Alverno, we obtain qualities that set us apart and will help us guide others through their learning as we continue to learn ourselves. Because of our experience, we understand what it means to be a great leader. Every single one of us has the ability to problem solve, motivate, encourage, and model persistence. I have no doubt that the May 2017 Alverno graduates will help create a better, kinder, stronger world. Earlier, I had mentioned that migration means movement from one place to another. I would amend that definition to add the word purposeful. Migration involves the purposeful movement from one place to another. Today, we are again ready to take flight. Our paths will take us in different directions to different destinations, but we leave secure in our ability to fly true and strong. We leave knowing that we can set the path, move aside when need be, and allow others to take the top position. We know that we will soar, flying in formation.